let's move on to Watch This, Bitches, where the big news last week, or this week, I think it was last, like on Friday, G4 is hinting that
Does time matter anymore?
G4?
No, time.
Does time matter? No, it doesn't matter. I just, I think I was in the city, so I remember reading about it while I was waiting for Mrs. Cheapy to get her secret documents from work. By the way, it is very freaky to go in Manhattan right now and just like on a Friday afternoon where it used to be very crowded, like places like Rockefeller Center where you can't even see the sidewalk normally because there's so many people. And you go now and you could be the only person on a block. Like, you can just be like, nothing's open, so there's not much to do. Just walk around, but it's pretty freaky. Anyway, so G4 is coming back in some shape or form. I'm guessing it's going to be like this network Venn. Did you hear about that, Wombat?
What the hell is a network Venn?
No, a network.
It's just, yeah.
Venn. Venn is the name of the network. Like a Venn diagram, but I don't know what that. Anyway,
but
what they've done is they basically collected a bunch of Twitch streamers and they have a studio, and they bring them in and they produce big shows for them. But I guess, yeah, and it's basically like a Twitch channel, but they have a studio that they can broadcast out of, like a professional studio. That's my understanding of it.
Is it going to be on like cable?
No, and I think that's what G4 is going to be as well. It's just going to be like they're going to have a studio somewhere in LA. They're going to make deals with Twitch streamers, have them come in, do a show there, and try to get sponsorships, sell sponsorships. I think. That's my guess.
It'd be interesting if they could get it on TV and streaming simultaneously.
I don't think that
they're live shows that way.
But I know that Venn is not doing that.
Yeah, I mean G4. Like Attack of the Show was a live show, right? That was live. That was the live one, right?
I think so.
On in the afternoons. It would be interesting if they could get that back on TV and on streaming at the same time.
Right.
So everyone could see it. Sort of if I was running the channel, that's what I would be going for.
Did you guys ever watch G4? Did you have any favorite shows?
I liked Attack of the Show, and I liked X-Play.
I liked
Monster.
Yeah. What was the one? What did you say, Ship?
Cops.
I don't think that was a G4 original. I'm not sure.
Was it?
Not so sure.
Yeah, there was the Leo Laporte show, right?
That was early.
That was an early one, though.
That was Tech TV.
Yeah.
I watched X-Play. I remember watching X-Play was great because that's where you saw the trailers and you saw gameplay, and there weren't that many places to see it.
Remember when you couldn't see game trailers and gameplay in that many places? It was that, and it was GameTrailers.com. Remember that site?
It was so popular.
What was the Canadian X-Play show?
Electric Playground.
Electric Playground, yes.
With Vic
Damone.
No, you jerk.
Tommy Tallarico, wasn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And Vic.
Yep. That was on G4 as well, right? I'm not making that up. Weren't they? Didn't they like play that
a lot
as well?
Yeah, Victor Lucas.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank Darkness09 in the chat.
Thank you, Darkness. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I know him and I see him at E3 every year, and we say hi to each other. I just brain farted.
And they're all here right now.
Wait, what?
No? I thought they were all on the show.
Actually, this is the launch for G4. This is G4. Hey, maybe we could have a show. But they have to have a studio in my house. So that's, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Venn first, because that's launching pretty soon. And I know they have my favorite streamer, Sushi Dragon, to do a show.
Oh, good.
So we'll see how that goes. He was sponsored by Charmin last week, toilet paper, and they put him. I guess like how Twitch sponsorships work is the sponsor will pay Twitch to put you on the front page of Twitch, which will get you 10 times the amount of viewers you usually have, at least, like minimum 10,000 viewers at a time. So if we get a Wombat, we can get a sponsor to sponsor the CAGcast. They pay the big monies, get us on the front page. Yada, yada, yada. Free toilet paper.
I don't get it.
Oh. Anyway, it was cool. Charmin. Cool. Call us Charmin. They're septic safe. I looked. All right. What are you watching, bitches?
This weekend in movies with our children, I watched Three Amigos.
Right.
It was Elliot's first time seeing that movie.
Oh, that's so funny because we talked about. I showed Ty the trailer the other day and said, "Hey, you want to check this out?" And so, what did Elliot think? I'm curious. I bet you it's a little slow. I don't know.
No, you know what? He liked it a lot. He thought it was really funny.
Okay.
He knew Chevy Chase from Community.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because he watched Community with us when we binged that. And it took him a second. I'm like, that's the old guy from Community.
I was gonna say, like, how quickly did he pick that up?
He didn't. He had to be told.
Okay.
And he actually isn't that big a Chevy Chase fan, but he really like right away honed in on Martin Short.
Okay.
Like it's a very. He plays that movie as if he's in a movie for 9-year-olds.
Well, that's how Martin Short moves, basically.
Yeah, it's like he just knows he knew what to do in that movie in a way that you could watch the movie and see everything else that's going on, but a 9-year-old is going to just watch Martin Short the whole time.
That's funny. That's good.
Yeah.
So he liked it, and all right, we'll have to watch that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Has he seen the Ed Grimley show?
Not yet. He's very interested. You know what we're going to watch next? He doesn't know this yet, but Inner Space is on HBO Max.
That's a good one.
Okay,
that's a quality movie.
It is a quality
that was well
movie.
reviewed when it came out. I remember.
I love that movie. Joe Dante. That's his follow up to Gremlins.
Nice.
It's the third movie in the Gremlins trilogy. Or was it?
It kind of, you know what? It does fall into that whole. It's got little miniature people running around, especially at the end.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that it for Watch This, bitches?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been watching anything here because we've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm very self-conscious to like overpronounce
Not insult your wife when you say the name of the game.
Her name isn't Tsushima. So
no, but that's what someone's going to do when she hits them with her car.
It happened already, actually. And that's why she's a lawyer. That's exactly what happened. I don't know if she wants me telling the story, so I won't. Okay. But the end of the punchline of the story is that's why she became a lawyer.
Because of the ghost of Tsushima.
I mean, yeah, I wonder if I can get permission for next. I mean, it's not like it is an interesting story, actually. I'll ask for next week. Maybe.
Okay.
Where are we here? GPD's Wide World of Sports-like stuff. Today's the first night of basketball. People seem to still be watching us though, so that's good. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to mention that we're running a bunch of NBA 2K21 contests on @VideoGameDeals between now and when the game comes out. So keep an eye out for that. There's one right now. You can win a $60 Best Buy gift card. Basketball. Yes.
I'll take a look.
Right. I wind up not going with that tip-off copy, Shipwreck. I had to ask Shipwreck. I have to write copy for these Best Buy promotions, and then they approve it. I write it, I send it to them, and then they either thumbs up or thumbs down or whatever. And I want to incorporate some basketball jargon, but I don't really know any, so I ran it by Shipwreck. I said, like, the NBA, what did I say? Like, the NBA season's about to tip off or something?
Yeah, that's what you wrote.
Oh,
it made sense. It made sense.
I changed it, though, because you
not
run
the most exciting tip-off since my bris.
The problem with Twitter is that you have no real room to be creative or make jokes. You have, like, 280 characters to get all this information in, and it comes down to, like, using and symbols and apostrophes and shit like that.
Just the tip with NBA 2K21.
Yeah. Anyway, check us out on @VideoGameDeals and get that money. There's some Read This bitches, I see.
Yeah, I've been reading some more comics.
Nice.
So there's a Transformers Terminator comic that's out right now.
Okay.
A mashup. So the premise is that the Transformers came to Earth just like they do in real life in 1984. They land on Earth, and then in this comic book, basically the Decepticons are just like ruling crap all over Earth.
Okay.
And so the humans start trying to make countermeasures, and that's where Skynet is born from.
Nice.
So it does a pretty good job of coming up with an alternate universe of Transformers and Terminator, and I don't know, weaving those together. It's got Sarah Connor in it. It's got the T-800. It's got Optimus Prime. It's got Megatron.
Sounds all right.
Yeah. All the familiar. There's a lot more familiar faces in Transformers than there are in the Terminator. I don't know about that.
Of course.
Yeah, it's the comic book you want to read if you want to see like Sarah Connor fight Ravage.
I do want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see that in an animated cartoon. I don't want to read that.
Right, that sounds like it would be an okay. Like the premise, like is Netflix. Not bad. There's a lot worse premises on some of these mashups. But so that's when I've also been reading Transformers 84 Secrets and Lies. It's another comic. I have them both here. I can hold them up. Here's
hold it up. Yeah.
Here's Secrets and Lies, 1984. Ooh. So
it's not a comic from 1984.
No, but it's based in that, and it's kind of drawn. If you look at it, it's kind of drawn like the old comics, but like more colorful.
Right.
So it's pretty good. It's based on Cybertron currently. So
I love Cybertron.
They're up there doing their Cybertron stuff before stuff goes down.
I really wish I liked the Transformers as much as you guys.
I like it. Here's
I know. I'm not saying you shouldn't like it.
There's Naked Arnold on the cover
cool.
of.
That's cool. That's a cool cover. I like that.
I don't have much to do with Transformers these days. I got to admit, I'm not consuming really any Transformers content. Or I will admit to trying to buy that Soundwave toy that Walmart has because Thorban told me about it.
Yeah.
And it was sold. He told me about it. I clicked the link immediately, and it was sold out. So I will not be getting that, but I have the original Soundwave right here. So
I've got one back there.
No, right. Mine's closer. It's too dark. I'm gonna hurt myself.
Right.
So, and also, since we're doing read this, I'll throw this in here because I read this week. Marvel Unlimited finally added the full Atlantis Attacks crossover, the original one from 1988, to its lineup, and I read that this week. Because why not? That was the first big crossover I ever read, and it makes zero sense, but it's got a lot of weird characters in it. So I don't know. Give it a shot.
I remember reading a lot of comics when I was younger that I read them several times and they made no sense to me. And I felt like I think because they would hide the story in other comics. So if you didn't read all of them, you wouldn't know what was going on. And there was no way to
that's what's amazing about. Yeah, that's what's amazing about Marvel Unlimited, where I was reading the final issue and they were like, as seen in Punisher Atlantis Attacks number 32.
And you can click on it.
And then I could just click and I could read that next and I could see Moon Knight stabbing the Punisher. It's cool.
Right. Oh, wait, Shipwreck, we have an important question, which is going to pop up on the screen. Mega Man 1421 wants to know how you feel about Beast Wars.
I'm not a Beast Wars guy.
No, fuck Beast Wars. I don't like that.
There's other than like cameos where they bring in the Beast Wars characters to certain things. The animation was that early CGI, which was terrible. Oh god,
yeah. It was like puke. It looked like puke.
The toys themselves were not all that attractive to look at.
The only thing it had going for it was that they had things that could combine to make one big thing.
In Beast Wars?
Didn't Beast Wars have oh no, that's not Predaking. Is that different? Predaking's different.
No, Predaking's is straight up Transformers.
Right. That's just that's when they got the idea for Beast Wars.
Beast Wars
just make a whole fucking thing of animals.
Optimus Primal, I believe was his name in that.
Yeah, he's a gorilla with a penis.
Gorilla. The cheetah, is that Cheetor? What's the cheetah's name? The cheetah was the only good character.
Why was he good?
I like cheetahs.
Oh.
That's pretty much the reason.
Was there a wolf?
Probably.
What was his name?
I'm trying to think of what his name would be. It's not coming to me at the moment.
Oh.
Who is it?
Which
Wolftron?
Oh shit! I talked over it. All right.